Internet. It is Sunday the 26th of June 2016. I'm just sitting here getting completely psyched up for Canada because in 2 weeks time me and Gav leave for our awesome adventure. I'm researching and I'm seeing some cool stuff that we're gonna hang out and see. But then I was thinking it's great to get excited for a place that's not my own, but then what about Sydney? I mean, Sydney is, well, it's the sister city of Vancouver. I was thinking, I don't know everything about this city. I mean, it's too big to know every part of it. People travel from all over the world to come here to Sydney, and here I am leaving to go see something else, which is cool. But why don't I learn a little bit more about my own city? So then I thought, well, let's check Wikipedia and just see how big this place really is. I mean, 4.9 million in Sydney. I only really know my areas that I go to. Turns out there is 16 regions to Sydney. There's the city, there's Canterbury Bankstown, Eastern Suburbs, Forest District, Hills District, Inner West, Macarthur, Northern Beaches, Lower North Shore, Upper North Shore, Northern Suburbs, Southwestern Sydney, Southern Sydney, St George, Western Sydney and Greater Western Sydney. Now that seems like an awful lot. So what I then did was I thought, I wonder how many suburbs are in Sydney. Turns out there is a total of 668 suburbs in the metropolitan Sydney area, and I probably only know a small handful of them. So I thought, for this vlog, why don't I go and investigate a random suburb just to see what's out there. So what I did was, hang on, I'll show you this. I took every suburb and I put it into a spreadsheet and I made it A to Z. So the first suburb of metropolitan Sydney is Abbotsbury. Abbotsbury? I don't know how to say it. Abbotsbury. See, I don't even know how to say these places. And the last one in Z is Zetland. And I know Zetland, I've been there before. So look, that's 668 suburbs of Sydney. And then I thought, well, I can't possibly choose one of these myself, so I'm going to leave it to random to tell me what suburb I'm going to go and check out. So I got this app, which I've used before. You've seen this when I was choosing my 100th subscriber winner. She still hasn't got access to that gift voucher. That's another story. But if I put in two numbers, so one, if I punch in one, and what was it, 668 or something? 668. And if I hit randomize now, the random number is 287. So that number is now what I've got to find here. So 287 is, 287 is Hassall Grove. This place here, Hassall Grove. So today I'm going to go and investigate Hassall Grove. I'll be honest, I've never heard of the place. I've got two more criteria that I want to talk about. The first one is that if Hassall Grove has a train station, in my head, I have to take a train there. So I'm going to just do a bit of research and see if there's a train station. If there is, I've got to take a train there. If not, I'll drive. But that's part of the rules of this game. Aside from that, I'm going to do a little bit of research before I go, just so I can see what might be out there. All right, Hassall Grove does not have a train station. It's 46 k's west of the CBD, named after Roland Hassall, and his son Thomas Hassall was the first person to start a Sunday school in Australia. Now, I hated school Monday through to Friday, so going to school on a Sunday, Thomas Hassall, you're not my favourite kind of guy. I haven't got a name for this section on my vlog, this new little section, but I reckon I'm going to call it, I was thinking of calling it SSS, which would be Secret Sydney Suburbs, but then I thought, well, there's nothing secret about any of these suburbs. They're all listed here on Wiki, and they've all got locations. Everyone knows them. So what about, instead of Secret Sydney Suburbs, what about Seeing Sydney Suburbs? That's what I'm going to roll with for the time being. Seeing Sydney Suburbs. Number 1, Hassall Grove. Let's go and have a look.
Starting route to Hassall Grove. Arrived at Hassall Grove.
Apparently we've arrived at Hassall Grove. There's the public school. Let's just cruise down the main street and see what's here. Ah, speed bumps. Hassall Grove Plaza. Gone to the Hassall Grove Bakery. Hello, could I get a pie, a mushroom pie? If you got a beef and mushroom pie? Yeah. Yeah, and I'd like sauce with my pie.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You too.
Always a sucker for a pie. Bit of an Aussie tradition. Some kind of meat and pastry. This one's got beef and mushroom. And you can't have a pie without sauce. This is part of Australia. If you come to Australia, this is your guy. There's got to be more to Hassall Grove than a lovely meat pie. So I had a little search on Google. First of all, I went to images. Hassall Grove Public School comes up a lot. So then I went to the news section. First 3 news stories. 24th of April this year. Firefighters battle ablaze, yada yada yada. Police investigate public place shooting. I'm in a public place. Teen stabbed in alleged turf war attack in Sydney house party. I think I'm in a pretty gnarly area. Pie's great. So I'm specifically looking for a little park or somewhere where I can chill. I've got a sneaky couple of drinks. I'll just have one because I'm driving, but I just want to find somewhere where it's, I don't know, some grassland, some parkland. There's plenty of parklands out here. That's all they've got out here, really. Here's your parkland. Hassall Grove Park. I'm not sure if it's Hassall Grove Park or what it's called. Got myself a beverage. NSD. The Shiny Brights. Back on far out. What vlog was this? Nah, you know I'm not going to be able to remember the name. Oh, the number, sorry. But it was a fair while ago and I was talking about Tokyo Onitsuki. I couldn't say it then, I can't say it now. Anyway, I'll put a little smash of it here and you can click it and check it. What I'm getting at is that NSD, Tokyo Onitsuki, was those shoes, and that t-shirt was a gift from this band, the Shiny Brights, after they launched their EP, which I did the photography for. Adelaide rock band, pop rock band. Really cool guys, lovely. The photo shoot was, I used the word lovely, I didn't mean the word lovely. I meant it was a fun photo shoot in Rymel Park in Adelaide in a little boat. The Shiny Brights recently played a show even though they've called it quits. So if you want to find that EP, it's called Too Many Chiefs. I don't think you can get it, so good luck. Very peaceful here for a beverage, just kicking back. Motorbike in the park. Things out here are done slightly different. Apparently. You couldn't do that in a suburban park in the city. So that's Hassall Grove, the first of my SSSS, 4 of them, See Sydney Suburbs section. When those guys on the trail bikes came back, they actually told me that this whole space down here is a causeway for flooding. And if you've seen my vlog recently, you would have known that Sydney had an awful lot of rain. This whole area was completely filled with water. At the end of this causeway area, the water is still sitting because it's banked up in like a dam area, and on the other side of the dam there's an epic waterfall. It's actually a flowing waterfall, and we're gonna go and check it out now with these guys. Oh, that's we're out of time. Hey, thanks a lot for checking out Gives a Minute, my YouTube channel, the one you just watched. If you liked it, perhaps you'd like to check out the previous minute, a random minute, or even the very first minute. And if you're feeling generous, do me a solid, subscribe. If you're a photographer, you might want to check out my Lightroom 6 presets and all the other social crap. That was a long pause. See ya.